Hi. 1 in 10 of us will develop a simple phobia at some time or another, and quite a few of us will experience complex or traumatic phobias, possibly associated with post-traumatic stress disorder. Over the years, I've successfully helped many people with phobias of spiders, heights, flying, lifts, clowns, food, and many other things. And the method I have been trained to use is very effective in ending them in as little as a 1 hour session. And some people worry that during the session they'll be faced with the phobic trigger, but this never happens. My approach is based on the principle that the trigger, that is the fear-inducing object or situation, must be detached from the emotional arousal associated with it. Our subconscious mind is always trying to protect us, and it uses what we call pattern matching to do so. And what our subconscious does is it matches whatever is happening now to what's happened before. And that's how we learn. For example, learning to ride a bike, we keep falling off until we get our balance. We don't then have to keep telling ourselves to put our leg this way or that, or to sit in a certain way on the bike. Our subconscious learns what keeps us from falling off, and then we do it without consciously thinking about it. And that is good pattern matching. Now there's also faulty pattern matching, and that's where a memory becomes stuck in our subconscious when we have a shock or traumatic experience. And this can then turn into a phobia or a panic attack or a feeling of anxiety in certain situations. And there's a story that can illustrate how this can happen. And it starts, as many stories do, with once upon a time. And there was a man thousands of years ago walking through a jungle. And he's having a nice day, he's happy, not a care in the world. But as he's walking along, he gets a feeling something is watching him. And then as he walks on, the leaves in the bushes behind him start to rustle. And he turns around and a big tiger jumps out and tries to kill him. And he runs away. He runs home as fast as he can, and he saves his life. After a while, he sort of forgets the experience. But many months later, he's walking through a different jungle with some friends, and it's a very nice day. Everyone's enjoying the walk and the company. But all of a sudden, the leaves on the bushes behind them start to rustle. And the man runs away and leaves his friends behind. And someone says, "What's the matter with him? It's just the breeze rustling the leaves." Now the man's subconscious, which is always trying to protect him and keep him safe, has made a faulty pattern match. It assumes incorrectly that every time the leaves rustle, a tiger is going to jump out and try to kill him, which of course is not going to happen. But this is the sort of way that phobias, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder can start. So maybe you can remember a time now when your tiger jumped out and you now have a phobia or a panic attack or anxiety in certain situations. With the method I use to end phobias and trauma, you'll find afterwards that the emotional attachment to those situations is reduced or not there at all, so that when the leaves rustle, your subconscious will understand that it's not another tiger, it's just the breeze rustling the leaves. Now, if you'd like to know more about how I can help you to quickly end phobias, trauma and anxiety, just contact me. And in a few days from now, it could all seem a distant memory.